Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Giesi elders allegedly summoned Princess Metete over the recent remark, which in their view is targeted at bringing the palace of the Ooni of Ife into disrepute. It's not a small something, no. This is why a lot of people are saying that there should be a series called The Wives of the Royal Palace. Now, this will be the first time I'm seeing a situation that is beginning to look as if marriage now by force, by fire. Now, we got a report, if the information is true, that Metete is saying that if the marriage is not going to happen, if they are not going to officially introduce her to the public, to the world as wife to the Ooni of Ife, she might be forced to press charges. And you do know that. So with some of the things happening recently in the palace, I think that the monarch is beginning to know where he is. Maybe, just maybe, or if he has not realized it yet, I know that before long, he is going to realize what is going on. Because how is it possible? If this information is true, that she is saying she may have to press charges and ask for $1.5 million for damages if that does not happen. How do you rate this? Like, what do you think it is? Now, what that means is that if that had even happened, you would have entered one chance big time. Really, this is what this is what it means. Okay, if it has really happened, you would have entered one chance. And they said that the Giesi ruling house are now saying that some of the remarks of Metete is bringing disrepute into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But before Giesi ruling house will get up and begin to say these things, I want to believe that maybe they also need to begin to talk to to tell the monarch to be very, very careful. So why is the Giesi ruling house summoning Metete? They said they summoned her because of certain remarks. And you do know that if you have been following the trend of events, there have been this blah blue going on social media, where some people will come out and begin to accuse the monarch of collecting money to offering them marriage. The social media that we all know that people just impersonate other people. They collect money. Remember the other time P Square came and was warning the public that nobody should ever try to reach him to ask him about any money. Now, when you go and fall cheap to, all of these scammers on social media, don't come and hold another person responsible. You should know that these things happen, right? And so there was a time they had this thing that was making the rounds on social media, where they said some women came out and they said they gave Kabiyesi money, Kabiyesi promised them marriage and all of that. This man is like over $90 million net worth right now as it is. And so for somebody who has that kind of money, for somebody who is brokering business left, right, and center, who is making so much money, what will he be needing all of these $100, $150, $200,000 for? And it's like, it's a no-brainer when people sit down and they begin to believe all of these things. And of course, I do know that they say never, but under the circumstances, well, it's up to anybody to think of what they want to believe. But however, they said that what Metete is saying now, by saying that she is going to press charges, is leaving a very wrong signal, where people are beginning to conclude that perhaps she was one of those who also kind of paid money for this to happen. That if you truly want a man, you want to be with a man, you cannot just stampede the man and expect things to work the way that you want things to work, even if it doesn't favor the man. The man is king. There are so many problems he is facing on a daily basis. He is a traditional leader. He's got wives, he's got children, and all of that. For crying out loud, he is just one man. And you do know that even with everything that is being said now and done, with the experiences that PEJU is getting right now, with the pain, according to her, emotional struggle and all of that, there are a lot of women who will do anything him to be part of the life of the Ooni of Ife. And you don't make all of these kinds of decisions and you make it look as if it's the fault of the man, because it is your decision. Most of these women have always been aware that he is married. He has a beautiful, a gorgeous, brilliant wife. Yes, that is what Olori Naomi is. But what did they do? They decided that they still wanted to be part of that marriage. They decided that they still wanted to be part of the relationship. You expect him to turn water into wine? You expect a man who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wives to be able to feed you emotionally, to be able to hold you up, to be able to look at you passionately, to be able to be that thing that a man who is married to one wife can be. And besides, a man who is even married to one wife, a lot of times they are not able to live up to expectation because, you know, emotionally and otherwise, they are not able to do that. And then you want a man who is married to 7 wives to come and give you all of those things. He is only one man. He will not be able to deliver. We need to write this in bold letters in our consciousness when we decide that, look, polygamy is what we want to do. You need to know that you will not get everything that you want from that one man because he has so many other women to service. But with all this being said, they said the Giesi ruling house, they are asking so right now, they say they have summoned her. She's supposed to appear in the palace tomorrow to go and, you know, explain to them what this raving and ranting, what this drama is all about. Trying to make people feel as though Giesi may have also, you know, done same. Maybe she paid to be married and now perhaps she wants the money back because if you say you're going to press for damages, it is because you are sure. Let her come and explain what she is talking about as an Odua daughter. And they said this is the reason why the Giesi family is suing her. Even though they say she has come to say that she never said that, that is her friend who is saying that, you know, they just had a girls talk. They were together. These people have been following up. They know everything. They know how emotionally, you know, downcasted she has been over this issue and all of that. That when they had a conversation, that she said to one of them said to her that if things do not pull through, that she should press for damages, press as in sue and press for damages, okay? That she should press for damages, nothing less than $1.5 million, right? Because they all know how she has been coming, and only recently they say she came with so many of her friends. Now, it was her friend's suggestion. She did not even buy it, and she never said it. And it's one of them, 3 of them sat down and had this discussion. One of them brought it back to the royal family. And the thing is now making the rounds on social media. Do not forget, these are all, you know, alleged, speculated, rumored information making the rounds on social media.